Vroom, 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 vroom. Hey, yo, guys, I hope that you are fucking fantastic today. It's your brother Paul, aka Peter Pan, aka Handsome Sex God. And got a message from one of our broskies. His name is Ambiency. Shout out to you, bro. He asks, yo, Paul, can you explain how a person can be less reactive? Like, how do you react less? So I was actually originally gonna make a video about something completely different, but I just felt like doing this video for you, bro. Actually, I had my book here for something else that I was gonna do, but any fucking way, let's follow the flow of the heart. So, another thing, when I was starting this video, I wasn't trying to be perfect. I was just like going with it. So jump in. Don't try to be perfect at something. Just know that each time that you go in, you're getting better and you're getting better and you're getting better. And flow with a sense of spontaneity. Just like if you start talking to a girl or if a girl starts talking to you, if you don't try to be perfect, if you're just going in and you just having fun and you're going to see where it goes and you're coming with a sense of genuineness, that genuineness will guide you like a a string of instinct that you can follow and get to where the pot of gold at the other end of the rainbow, or whatever other treasures you might discover. So let's talk about how to not be reactive. Okay. So I didn't plan this video. Some things that I can think of just off the top of the dome is like focusing on your breath, right? So throughout the day, you want to be present to the moment. People generally react when they're not in control, because if you were in control of your emotions at a high level, you wouldn't choose to feel emotions that you don't want to experience. You would choose to respond, yes, which is like, no, I don't want that, or I respect me, I put my boundaries up, or whatever the fuck, or I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I'm going to choose this one, whatever context that could be applied in. So, this is very interesting, very fucking interesting. So, you want to practice being present to the moment by feeling the oxygen going through your nasal passages. By focusing on such a subtle thing that's happening constantly. Most people aren't even aware of it. They're just breathing. Yeah, logically, oh yes, Paul, of course, I know that I'm breathing. Paul, of course, I know that I'm breathing. But can you feel it? Right? Can you feel it? Most people can't, because they're just busy going and then autopilot just zoning, right? But if you practice feeling that subtle sensation, what you're doing is you're practicing moving your attention from the thoughts, which is where that's generally I love making videos. I fucking love making YouTube videos. That's generally where people, this whole thought thing, that's generally where people are on autopilot. Their consciousness, to use a more tangible term, let's say something like their attention, your focus, your awareness, right? It's not here. They're not here. They're somewhere else, which we tend to believe may be in their head, but might not be true. Okay, but anyways, they're somewhere in their thoughts. So they're just analyzing this, analyzing that, analyzing this, just getting lost in blah, 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 blah. Fuck that, right? Fuck that. That's where they don't really have control. But when you hear and you can feel that there's a sense of silence, you're moving away from the thoughts and you're getting here. And when you're here, it's like, guys, it's kind of like it's like when you train your bicep, right? You're hitting the gym, you pick up that barbell and you're lifting and your bicep is just like getting stronger. In the same way, when you bring your attention back and you feel it, that subtle feeling, just as long as you're aware of your breath, just as long as you're like consciously aware of it, your attention may wander off again, but the key is, see, it's over here, to bring it back, right? And every time that you bring it back, it's natural. So every time that you bring it back, it's kind of like lifting up that barbell, right? So you put down the barbell, you lift it back up, okay? And in the same way, you've got your focus here, it goes away. You bring it back. You just relax. Don't what's the name yourself. Don't like, oh my gosh, it went away. Fuck that, right? Just be okay with it. And bring it back. Just feel what you can feel. Feel what you can feel, not what you can't, but you can. Just be aware of the feeling. So over time, it becomes easier to feel those feelings. And you can even practice, like as you're walking and you're doing that, you can practice almost like, I hope that you can get what I'm saying when I say what I'm about to say. You can almost like inhale through your nostrils physically, but then there's a sensation as if you're breathing through your feet. If you get what I'm saying. I think Elliot actually has a saying. He says, breathe into your balls. So now I finally understand what he means. I mean, maybe a year ago, I finally found out what he meant. But into any part of your body, you can almost inhale your attention or your awareness into your fingers or some part of your body, into your chest or your heart. And those people who meditate, you probably know what I'm talking about. What I'm reaching towards to extrapolate for this video. So that's one of the things that you can do to become more fucking present. So clarity, right? Clarity is not found in thoughts, right? Thoughts are just looking at an isolated, separate piece of information of the infinite variables out there that are not taken into consideration. So if you're not looking at all the motherfucking possibilities, then how is that clarity, right? Oh, I thought of this. Yeah, to some extent it can be practical, but if you're looking at it on a larger extent, it's not really where clarity or peace actually lays, right? Peace lays in being able to silence your mind when you want it to. If your mind is going blah, 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 okay, you're able to like and just hear the crickets. Now, if someone says something to you, and they say something, you could just hear what they're saying without letting any thoughts color what they're saying, without letting any thoughts label or judge or attach some type of picture to what they just uttered. So if someone says, yo, fuck Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you can just be chilled. You can be chilled. Just practice being calm within yourself. It doesn't matter. That could mean anything. That could mean anything, right? They might be joking. They might be serious. It doesn't fucking matter, right? So you just practice feeling that feeling. And when you're feeling this thing, you see that the thoughts are gone. So they say that, and then you'll notice that you're just way more calm. You're way more, what's the word? Tranquil, okay? Using big people words here. So you don't give that much of a fuck. And also, you're more relaxed. Okay? So then you can just continue talking with them. And you might even find that amusing. You just find it amusing. Because you're two frames. That's how laughter is actually created, apparently. Like two flames. Two frames, they collide, right? And then you ha 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 ha. So you might just find it funny. Ha ha. And then you chill. So you just continue the conversation, or you just go to someone else and you just talk, or you go about your path and your purpose, whatever the fuck you were doing originally. Okay, let's get present right now. Let's practice it together. One book that I'd recommend to Ambiency and any bros and sisters that may have asked a similar question is the book, what's it called now? It's by Eckhart Tolle. It's called, not Presence. Oh, not New Earth. I don't think I've read New Earth. The one, oh my fucking gosh. What's it called? Just be chilled about it, Paul. Just be chilled about it, Paul. I don't know. So, it's this book by Eckhart Tolle. It's brilliant. It's really good. And in this book, I think it's the one where he speaks about the parable. If you guys could type it in. The Power of Now. Yes, The Power of Now. That's the name of the book, The Power of Now. And he talks about this way of listening to the book, which is you listen to the book without thinking about it, but you listen to it in the sense of like listening for resonant truth or resonating truths. So you listen to it and then you just feel what you're hearing. It's like when you're in conversation with someone, you can just feel what they're saying and then you can feel if it resonates with you or not, right? And you just relaxed and chilled about it. That's a really awesome concept that he discusses there. Or actually just hints at it and asks you to do it. That is really something awesome. The book as well is pretty useful. And I love you guys. What else can I say on this topic? Yeah. Have goals, dude. Have a purpose. Have a vision for yourself that helps you become even more carefree as well. A vision. Keep improving yourself that helps you become more carefree. And meditate each morning, right? And if you want, you can meditate twice a day as well. I meditated twice today. I normally just meditate once every day, but I felt like meditating again this evening. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you guys. Have an epic fucking night and day, wherever you are. It's your brother Paul.